Hi, it's Claire, your intuitive reader. Am I reading your story? Let's find out. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and I hope you stay for the story. And if you're returning, you know how I read is a little different, but those of you who like me, you always come back, and I appreciate that. I love the community we're creating, and so I'm excited to tell a story. I've been getting lots of downloads. They've all been about the self, the one, the seed of who you are. This is all this energy that's coming in with Pluto moving into Aquarius. This is about really finding who you are, like really finding that core of who you are and living in that space. That is not easy. I got a lot of stuff. I got the full moon in Aquarius. This is about show the world the real you. And I also got the box. What I found very interesting about this is it's very similar to these cards, but they're like circular. They're ever flowing. They're radiating out from the self. And the box is about the self within the box. So this is kind of like we've had to operate in the 3D world in a box. Like we have not been able to radiate out or really live our full potential and plant that seed because we've been stuck in a box. I also got the empty room from this deck, and that talks about like there being nothing in there. And I kind of feel like a lot of you, not I kind of feel like a lot of you are having the energy of being yourselves has caused some problems, and so you restrained yourself within the confines of the 3D world of the 4 pillars, and this is causing some problems because as Pluto moves into Aquarius, the revolution energy is coming through, where you are actually meant to give to the world in a very unique way, and not doing that is causing some conflict in the energy. As you come out of being yourself, you got this emotions are running high. Yeah, emotions are running high about who you are. You may be losing people in your life just by telling the truth. They will see this as a direct attack because you are coming out of this box that you have been put in by yourself or those around you in general. Very independent people. This, uniqueness can make people feel very like it can make their emotions run high. I personally have been having an exodus of people in my life that have been in there, some since I was a kid, because I'm not staying in my box. I'm coloring out of the lines. I'm really feeling myself. I'm seeing that if I'm not true to who I am, and realizing that I do have a special place in this world, as do you. The reason you guys are here, the reason you're getting this message is because you're resonating with it. If you found this message, it's meant for you. It's meant for you because you are also having these feelings. You are also feeling confined, and you need to surrender to the divine. You need to remember that you are uniquely you. And if you're not living up to that potential that the divine gave you, they gave you a seed. They gave you an opportunity to be born into the world so that you could, go on this mission. Only you can you fill your spot in the world. And a lot of people are having a hard time with that. We just had the full moon in Taurus, and that's your dreams need a practical plan. Like everybody's like, well, you can't just be yourself. You've got to be really practical. You've got to stay in this box. And I'm saying that that's actually really limiting, and for how unique you are, that's kind of an issue. So let's get to your little story. Not your little story, but your story. Actually, I think that's a good point. I think the reason I just said that is because you're playing small. Your key, look at how small the seed here is. It's very small. But if you're not living and using all of it to grow and give to the world, you're living small. You're living like in this spiral. You're living in that box. So then maybe that's what you're saying to yourself. You're going, oh, it's just me. I'm not meant to do this. I'm not meant to do that. I'm not special. You are. You're very special. And you need to believe in yourself because the divine does. And so if you tell your guides and you tell God that you are not special, that is like literally looking at God and saying, I do not value the importance you've put upon me in this world. You've been given a job, and it's an important job, and it's only the job that you can only do in your circle of the globe, or your circle. There's a lot of circular. So like instead of coloring in the lines, staying in your little box, staying in your parameters, staying in your house, staying in your accepted community, it's saying move out of that. Because see, this circle can continue to grow and grow and grow. It's not like the box, which has parameters. See, around here is all that color, and there's only that little seed of color in the middle. But this is asking you to expand out of that. No more limiting yourself. That is unacceptable. So the first card we got as the issue that you're having is the Emperor. And I thought this was really important because this is like talking about, sticking within those confines. The Emperor can be a really good card depending on the situation, but it can also be very rigid, like this box. So the confines of your life, like the structure, the infrastructure, is no longer where the divine is asking you to go. So let's see what else. Let's see what, because this is your issue, and let's see what's getting in the way of you moving past this issue of feeling locked and stuck. The Eight of Cups, because it's going to require you. The Eight of Cups is about moving away from situations, emotional situations, relationships that no longer serve you. And this is really interesting. So what's getting in the way of you moving out of this very structured energy, this four pillars, 4 walls, that's very interesting. Now we have both of those 4s, 4 walls, 4 corners, like stuck, rigid, there's fire on the outside of this, but he's sitting in this 4-cornered throne. And see, I love this because there's fire here on the ship. So you're moving away from relationships that no longer serve you, situations that no longer serve you, even if it's painful, even if it's people that you've been close to your whole life. The confines they're putting on who you are no longer serve you, so you're moving away. But that's painful. That can be hard work to move away from relationships that don't serve you. The downloads I've been getting are, though, that the divine has given you the opportunity to move away from these relationships in a slower way by creating past issues, but you didn't. And so now the divine, God, the universe is moving them away from you. It's time to get on the ship and move forward because there's no more time. This is nice. Okay, so as your foundation, you got the Empress, which is number 3. Like I said, this is like now, you can create 3 lines and create a circle. This manifestation, taking this fire and not being outside of who you are, but you moving towards it and away from things that no longer serve you, into having that fire be a part of you and manifesting, creating. This is your foundation. This is who you are. You are a manifester. You are this creative. See, look at that. Like we even have this seed right here in the self in the Empress card. I love that. I love when there's symmetry in between the cards. In the recent past of things that were going on in your life and why you are in this situation of having a hard time just embracing who you are and letting go of things that no longer serve you, is the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles, again, I'm getting like this is a structure. See, the light is behind. You're having to move away from it. This is you in manifestation, but in the past you moved away from your manifestation because it would have meant you had to take your rightful place and not live in that role, not live in that that structured, you are this way, you are that way, there is no other way you can be. Oh, if you act like that, or if you believe in this, you hey Roxy, you can no longer, you know, tolerate that. That was too many cards. Hey Roxy, why don't you go sit down? Go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. Good girl. Good. I don't know if you guys can see her. You can't jump up there. I'm doing some restructuring in here because we're having some people for Thanksgiving, and we got something a little more comfortable to sleep on. Next is the present, and that is the Seven of Pentacles. And that's working on self. Like facing, see, like I see this as this moon that we just had, this full moon, super moon in Taurus. See how big this moon is? And this person is facing that moon and really seeing where their path, where their divine light, you know, comes from. Sorry, just a second. Roxy, go, please. Go. Roxy, go. Thank you. Okay, she decided to sit there. She's just whining, so it's very, I'm like, sometimes I have no idea why she's whining. But what I really love about this is, you know, the sitting here and I create a grounding cord for all the readings, and I create a grounding cord when I'm in big environments so that I stay connected to the earth, I stay connected to the universe, and myself, that no matter where I am, you know, present and clear about who self is. And what I love about this symmetry that we keep getting is there is this feeling that you need to, you know, at this point, really connect with who you are. Who are you? How can you know what self is and grow from that and manifest from that if you've been living your whole life in a box? And I think we can all say, we've all lived in boxes. You know, you're a daughter, you're a son, you're a wife, you're a husband, you're a female, you're a male, you're gay, you're straight. These are all boxes. These are all constraints that limited our ability to manifest who we truly are. We are none of those things. Those are little boxes that we check to categorize our development. And you're looking at this and you're working on who you truly are so that you can move out of this structured way of being, because the way the world is going to change soon, because I don't give predictions normally, but the way the world is changing, the things that are going on that are horrible are here for us so that we can really truly connect with the divine, that we can connect with who we are, when all the structures and everything that we've held on to about who we are and what our society is, what our country is, what our nationality is, what our everything is gone, is displaced. All we're stuck with is the seed that is within us, and we have to go back to it, meditate on it. See, like up here there's like a little light, and it's that seed. Where is your who you are? Because like I said, there's a lot going on. There are so many emotions running high, and people can't see what's right in front of their face. Like, even though it's right here, like there's that bright spot right on the moon, and they're staring at it, they still can't see it. But you're so clear focused. It's like you are focused right there. You can see past the illusions. And that's your present energy. Okay, so let's see the near future. Near future. Let's see. Ooh. Near future, I'm excited. The near future is great. Ace of Swords. So this is the near future. See this? Okay, this is like a great story. So like I said, you're taking back your authority. You're no longer giving it to the institutions that have surrounded you. You're no longer holding on to everything people have said about you. You're moving away from those kind of relationships and issues and going towards your light. So your light is there, and you have to go and search for it. Alone, you know, like this is a journey that happens alone. It doesn't mean that you don't have people in your life, but this journey is by yourself. So you're really, like I said, then what was happening in the past is that you were leaving your light because you would rather be poor or not have as much than really take up that light, because that light shined bright on you, and then it made you stand out, which was causing you problems in your 3D life. But your foundation is that you are manifesting that light within yourself to create, and you're doing that by really going within and connecting and grounding yourself and seeing, you know, with the divine and the earth. This is and the moon and the sun. I mean, just everything is in this. You're contemplating on what your place in the world is, in the universe, and all of time and space, rather than what people have told you you are. And you're going forward as the Ace of Swords. This is the truth. This is the truth of who you are. And you're really owning it. And now it's becoming like the Star. The truth of who you are is that you are that magnificent star. Okay, so let's see what your personal power is. 2 of Wands. Okay, this is great. So you're moving from 1 in present time, and your personal power is the 2 of Wands. You can manifest and hone this energy. You can ask the questions that'll bring the truth to light, and you can walk in that light. You have that power. That's your personal power, that you can hone the power, wield it, and shine light on things that people won't like. I'm getting that very much. People are not going to like what you have to say. Maybe they've never liked what you've had to say, and you've conformed because of having consequences in the 3D world, that you won't say it, that you'll just play nice, that and it's the time to play nice is over. Yeah, you guys were not meant to play small. And if being truthful and giving that light and really knowing who you are and refusing to go away from that is causing other people problems, that's not your problem. So what your guides want you to know and think is that they've been working on you. They've been working on your light. They've been honing it. You were given this light to wield, you know, to manifest from, and to show the world by your guides, by the universe, by the divine. You were given this. This was worked on. You were special. Your flame was worked on. It was specially formulated. There's all this work being done in that little globe, in that ball, in that, you know, the core essence of who you are. Like, look, like I said, it was never meant to be in a box, though. Like you were put in a box, but it was never meant to be a box. You were supposed to shine bright. Like here, I forgot this one. The 1. You were supposed to shine bright. I'm not saying it. Look, you know, you're going through here. You are the one that can traverse stars. You can traverse realities. And I know some people think that's a bunch of hooey, and I don't know why you're on this channel if you believe that. Because you can go to anywhere. You can go just down to the grocery store. You can probably talk to your family members, and they'll tell you, oh yes, you know, none of this is real. None of this is true. You know, you can't change the world. You can't do this. And how limiting. You can. Okay. Oof. Okay. Let's see. Let us see. Hopes and fears. And the funny thing is, okay, hopes and fears. This is very interesting. I'm going to just show you because the tower and the star was at the bottom and the tower was in the middle of the deck. And these are hopes and fears, so I wasn't going to take 2 cards, but your hopes are that you are the star and you can alchemize and create, and really that this is true, that you are the star, that you can, you know, create whatever you want, and you can open realms, and you can, I mean, this to me looks like a magic wand, and this is this alchemy. That's your hope. Your fear is that you're going to destroy everything with this magic, that this is actually a bomb. And not a bomb as in like a physical bomb, but I actually got a download maybe a month ago. I was it was funny, I saw this line of cat litter, and it went all the way around the building of this pet store, all the way till halfway to the front door of the pet store. And then there was a reflection, and it looked like an old school bomb. So like this line of cat litter to this bomb. And it wasn't real, it was cartoonish, but my kind of this like the stuff you're stirring up, the crap you're stirring up that people want to cover up is going to be exposed by you, causing an explosion, causing the end of these structures. Because like I said, we started with the emperor, and you're knocking down the infrastructure, the walls, the rules. You are breaking out of this box, and it's scaring you. But you know, be excited. This is supposed to be an exciting time. This is a time of magic. This is a time of wonder. And you know, what I see is happening is after you really hone this, your introspection, see like the 7 of Pentacles here, after you really hone it and find your power and using the Virgo energy of going within, and you know, really seeing in the 3D world, you know, how you actually function, what the truth is. And this is going to create a change in the wheel of, in your fortune, in your wheel of fortune. I love this because this is what your power is, and it's a doorway. You were able to walk through that door and change your wheel of fortune. And this is all coming from your personal power, your personal alchemy. That is incredible. So I'm going to get I want to get a places card, because sometimes I like seeing if there's any specific. It's funny. There's been a few times I've pulled these cards and I thought they meant nothing. And then people are like, no, that means, oh, this is great. So jail, incarceration, prison, justice, and punishment. What I see with this is you are getting out of jail. You are releasing yourself from this jail. Look at how similar those look. Because if you see it, it's kind of like perspective. Like if you look at it like, you know, like, yes, like that, I think. But you are in there, in this jail, and you are releasing yourself. Because you are the one. You were never meant to be in this prison of society. Like this very structured way of being. That was never where you shone. You were always someone special. So let's see if, and I've actually never gotten that card. So that's really interesting. It really, you're leaving, like you're walking out. Look, you're just walking out. You're taking your freedom back. So let's see what else we got. Oh, and this just popped up, this Chariot card. And I love this because she is just fierce. She is moving forward. She is not waiting for anyone. And there were quite a few 8s. So this fire energy, this moving forward. And I got the impression when I was doing this download before this reading, to me, it was coming about the 8-8 portal. That was a really big awakening for a lot of you to realize that you can no longer, oh my gosh. Okay, come on. These look almost exactly the same. Parking lot, parking spot, parking go, parking garage. Yeah, you're no longer, oh my God. I mean, like, okay, this is confirmation after confirmation. Get out of, you are leaving this box. No longer are you going to be in this box. You are the one. You are the one, and you need to, be free so that you can create. But I mean, like, come on, this is crazy. Like this symmetry here. You are not meant to be stuck in these boxes, in these empty places. We also got the empty room in the other deck, but I put it back, and it looked just like that. It was the exact same. I want to see if I can find it, because it was right here, and it. I just think that's crazy. Man, there's so many cards though. Here we go. The empty room. This is the card we got earlier. So like, you are leaving this room. You were never meant to stay here. You were never meant to be put in here. You were meant for light. You're a realm walker. You are a person that can change your very reality by just focusing and remembering who you are. And I think that's what's going on. You're remembering. Like, I've been getting this card a lot. And to me, this is like, finally, you're seeing the truth. The truth is right there, and you're going towards it. And there's nothing that's going to stop you now. Because the universe is going to take away anything that's keeping you stuck. Anything that's keeping you in this void is going to go. It's got to go. So you can either let it go by yourself. You can either contemplate and see the truth. Here, where's the truth? Where'd she go? Here she is. Sorry, it's hard to pick them up sometimes. Seeing this truth. And moving forward, you have to let the tower fall. You have to be excited about what you're creating. And when you do, it will be amazing. So I think it's a great story. I think it's super fun. I didn't expect it to be so long, but I was really getting into it. So I hope you enjoyed it too. If this was your story, hey, I enjoyed it. It's not going to be easy, but it should be fun. It should be exciting. It should be that star energy of creating and really seeing the truth and moving forward and showing the light and being, most importantly, you are the one. You are, like, feel that essence, that core of who you are, the self. This is your vessel. It was given to you so that you could drive it. You're the only one who has the controls. You're the only one that has the secret codes, that has everything you need. No one else can drive your vehicle, your vessel, yourself. So if this was your story, great. I hope you stayed for the whole thing, because it got more exciting for me as it went on. And if it wasn't, hey, come back and I might be telling your story next. I hope you have a wonderful, Pluto moving into Aquarius. It's going to be a revolution. So I love you guys. And I'll see you soon. Oh, like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on that little notification, and I will see you at the live. Okay, bye.